I'm at it again, telling lies. I've been on about the politicians, even the legal profession, even the estate agents. Now I'm talking about them storytellers. Oh, I don't hold with it myself, but I've had an email this afternoon asking me to take part in a competition to find the biggest liar in Mercia. Well, as I say, I don't really go in for all this thing. I know, I used to tell a few porkies when I was a kid, but my mother, well, it used to upset her. And they always said to me, my lad, if you carry on telling lies like that, you're going to get yourself into trouble. And mothers are usually right, ain't they? That's how it turned out, you see. Now this story, it's one of me, what I call my builder stories, the ones I used to tell when I first started. There's about me time in the building trade and different things that happened to me. And all these stories start with me having a cup of tea with a customer on the morning. I know how that sounds, but it ain't quite, how it was. But in this case, the customer was my sister Enid. I was down at Craigheath. I turned up about 9:30. I'd been and got some materials, got ready to do the job, and it made me a cup of tea. And I was drinking the cup of tea, and I thought, hang on a minute. I says, hang on a minute. I says, where's young Stacey? Now Stacey, Enid's daughter, my niece. And Stacey had been born with a cleft palate, and she couldn't speak very well, so she didn't speak. But when she was about 2.5, 3, she had an operation to put it right. And she started speaking, and she ain't stopped since, I'll tell you. But anyway, Enid says, I said, Stacey started school. I says, I'll be back at lunchtime, I'll tell you all about it. I thought, I better will. Anyway, come lunchtime, and Enid went off down the road. She'd go down there and come back with Stacey. And Stacey, Uncle Ron, I said, I've started school, and it's wonderful. And Enid says, all right, I says, come and have your lunch, and you can tell Uncle Ron all about it. Well, I'd gone lunch, and I was back. And I started telling me all about the school. And I said, which school did you get to? And they said, blah, blah, one of the, how they are, the great little woman. Gave me a thing to me, but I knew, I'd seen her coming down the road. So I said, that's the one down that way, innit? They says, yeah. I says, I went to that school. I said, did your uncle run? I said, yeah. I said, whose class you in? I said, Miss Green's. I said, Miss Green. I says, I was in her class. Well, I got to tell you, Miss Green was barely out of her teens. So Stacey knew there was something wrong, but before I had time to think about it, I said, there's the one with the wooden leg in her. And Stacey said, no, it ain't got it. I said, right, it's got a wooden. I said, no, it ain't got a wooden. I said, yeah. I said, her holds the stockings up with drawing pins down it. I said, God, don't be silly. I said, right, I said, holds the stockings, I said, I'll tell you what, to the untrained eye, her leg looks like it's infested with woodworm. Well, Stacey looked at me because so I picked a bit of timber off the back of the truck that I'd removed, and got a bit of woodworm in it. I said, there you are. See all the holes? And I said, oh yeah. I said, well, that's like Miss Green's wooden leg is just like that, full of holes. And then I said, and I'll tell you something else. And I looked round as I was, looking to see if anybody could hear me. And I got down close. I said, when I was at that school, I said, the hall floor? And her eyes lit up. I said, oh yeah, the hall floor is lovely, innit? It goes, I said, that's it. I said, it goes like that, doesn't it? See, Stacey didn't know that virtually every school that was built before the 1950s has got a parquet floor laid in the herringbone pattern. And I said, yeah, it's lovely. I says, when we have assemblies, I always look at the floor. I said, yeah. I said, well, when I was there, we had woodworm in that floor, and our headmaster, and Stacey, headmaster? I said, yeah. I said, we ain't got an headmaster. I said, well, we had an headmaster in them days. I said, and our headmaster had to get Rentokil to spray the floor. But he reckoned that woodworm had come from Ms Green's wooden leg. So I insisted that Ms Green's wooden leg was treated as well. Stacey said, no. I said, yeah. I said, it was great fun because they did it at playtime out in the playground. I said, you know, us kids thought it was great and we was having a good laugh about this. And he'd come out. I says, come on, Stacey, it's time for school. Well, Stacey went and said, bye, Uncle. I said, bye, Stacey. I said, give my regards to Ms Green. And I was about to add, and her wooden leg. But Enid gave me one of them looks that he was famous for. I mean, I wouldn't say I ain't got a sense of humour, but I think it's been sorely tested growing up with me and my brother, you know what I mean? So I thought better of it. Off they went. Well, that afternoon, Enid went to fetch Stacey back, and I remember they're coming down the road hand in hand, and I remember looking at Enid thinking, they don't look really happy. And they come to me and says, oi, says, what sort of lies have you been telling our Stacey? Well, I needed time to think, so I said, well, what sort of lies have I got to choose from? Well, it transpired that Miss Green had been waiting for Enid in the playground and had told Enid to inform Stacey's Uncle Ron that her hadn't got a wooden leg, it ain't held the stockings up with drawing pins, it never required the services of Rent-A-Kill. And I said, well, I would say that, wouldn't I? Well, that's when Enid lost it. Well, I tell you, I mean, idiotic, bone-brained, well, I could go on forever. I mean, and just to tell you the polite things she said about me. And, well, all I can say is, I'm glad my mother wasn't there to hear it. Because I know what she'd have said. I told you, my lad, carry on telling lies like that, and you'll get into trouble. And that sure is right. Well, I don't know to enter this competition, but I'm busily thinking about a good... Thank you.